So, you want to improve your game, but it's raining like the end of the world outside? Have no fear, friends. There's an answer. Aloha, friends, and welcome back. Have you ever wondered how a guy in his 50s goes from 350 feet to 439 feet? Yeah, me neither. But here we are. Today, I'm going to show you how a TechDisc helped me go from 52 miles an hour to 61 and climbing, and helped me get real results with the backdoor secret sauce drill. When I first climbed off the couch and started playing again, I was throwing more like a grandpa lobbing dried up bocce balls than a disc golfer bombing for 1,000 rating. But with a little help from the TechDisc, I traded in those dried up balls for a 61 mile per hour cannon. And finally, my discs are flying farther than my excuses. Yeah, maybe 60 miles per hour is middling for some of you, but how many MP55 geezers do you know throwing 440? Hit the music, Steve.
So here it is. It's the TechDisc. I think this is a fantastic training aid. It tells you how fast you're throwing along with a whole host of other metrics that are super useful in really diagnosing what's going on and improving your throw. It's basically this disc that's got a sensor glued to the underside that sends the data to an app, either on your phone or on your computer. The free version of the app is totally fine. It does everything you need to. If you're feeling frisky, you can upgrade and subscribe, and I think you get things like the ability to video capture your throws onto the app and to also play some simulated courses. And yeah, it's not cheap, but it does give you lots of valuable information. Speed at release, nose angle, launch angle, hyzer and hyzer, how much spin you have on the disc, how much wobble you have on the disc. These are really invaluable real-time metrics that can tell you exactly what you're doing. And let's be real, how much do we spend on discs? A TechDisc is about the equivalent of 15 discs. That's what it's going to cost you. Is it worth that over the course of time? For me, the answer is yeah. The main thing for me is that you get to see the results of what you're doing in real time. So you can adjust, and you can do it a lot quicker. It's not just what you think you're doing, it's what you're actually doing. Critical to know that. So the first time out, I threw it about 52, 53 miles per hour. Fast for me, pretty slow for anyone else under the age of 40. But basically, I was hitting it like a sloth on decaf. After a few weeks of working with a coach and tweaking my form, I was able to get the speed up into the mid-50s, and my practical distance was in that 350, 360 region. But we all know that glory isn't practical, friends, and groupies demand glory. I kept pecking away at my form, working to clean up decades of bad muscle memory. But progress speed-wise was coming kind of slow. When coach suggested that the thing that I needed to work on was the whipping motion, the last part of the throw to really break through my speed plateau, well, I was ready to try almost anything. That's when I started using the backdoor secret sauce drill. I explained that one in the last video, so check it out if you're interested. Spoiler alert, it's really good. At first, I was pretty weak on the arm-only portion of the throw, the part that should be the whip. So I went ahead and used a TechDisc, and it confirmed it was under 40 miles an hour. What do you do with things like that? Do you cry about it and give up? Or do you use it as motivation to improve? Actually, the weakness in that part of my throw told me that I was leaving a lot of distance on the table. Basically, I was getting about as much snap as an alligator with marshmallow dentures. So, in my brain, figuring out how to get that snap would explode my distance. I kept working at it, trying to get that whip faster and faster. And this is where the TechDisc really shines. With the instant feedback that it gives you, you can tell right away if you're doing something right or if you're not. When the TechDisc told me that I was hitting the mid-50s on the same drill, I knew I was doing something right. So I just kept at it, rep after rep for 2 days, which is like no time, by the way. When I started consistently hitting faster drill speeds, which I could tell with the TechDisc, I decided to integrate the secret sauce into actual throws. Now, at first, things got slower, but that's kind of natural because you're adding all these extra movements and things can just get out of whack a little bit more easily. But it didn't take very long for me to figure out what it took to get the same feeling in the drill in my actual throw. And very quickly, I started averaging about 59 miles per hour on the TechDisc and even hit a personal record of 61. Those are real improvements, friends, and it showed in the field. Yeah.
Now I'm working on getting more lag and fixing the nose angle. This is something else the TechDisc really helps out with. Is my elbow up or down? TechDisc knows all.
.6 degrees nose up.
Okay, well, we're just gonna keep working at this until we get it. Put some music on, Steve. Coconuts. He's stranded on island 4.
Now it's perfect, put 360, but it don't belong to thee. You copied it, click.
Mongoose Steve throws with his teeth, if you can believe. Flick or a snack, it's hard.
We interrupt this program with breaking news. It's a sad day in the Frisbee world as Disc Golfer magazine has just passed away at the tender age of 17.
What?
I'm Hunk Ferguson, and we'll have more details on this breaking story soon.
Are gathered here today to mourn the passing of Disc Golfer magazine. Born 2008, died 2025. 17 long years, but it was $160,000 short in its final lap around the sun. She soared across fairways, glimmered in the sun, and landed softly in the basket of our hearts. Her pages, glossy and brave, shone like polished discs on tournament day.
Maybe if she had tried harder, she wouldn't be here.
Hey, if that mag's gone, can we steal some of the content and make it app? Pretty sure I know a lawyer that does that.
We're crying over paper? Is there a bar in here?
Wait,
Cocktail,
bro.
cocktail, please.
How do you lose all that money when you're charging people extra for it?
Skip! That's sacrilege! At a funeral!
I don't know. The man had all the members, all the cash, all the advertisers. 17 years of tapioca, bro.
Skip, control yourself. Finally, someone said it.
The magazine's just too weak, bro.
Rest in peace, Disc Golfer magazine. You're gone too soon, but never shall you be forgotten.
Not so easy to succeed with the magazine, is it? Might even want to know your audience, eh, Bob? God forbid they crack a joke about stones.
So, farewell, Disc Golfer magazine. May your glossy pages fly forever, your headlines hit their mark, and your readers in that great print publication afterlife finally be worthy.
Anyway, back to throwing faster before another publication dies. A midlife comeback isn't a sprint, it's a grind. But tools like this really help make it all worthwhile. I believe the TechDisc has helped me personally a lot, immeasurably. I mean, I feel like I've gotten a lot faster, a lot farther, a lot quicker than I could have without it. I mean, proof's in the pudding, right? So if you're interested in getting one for yourself and seeing what the TechDisc can do for you, there's a link down in the description below. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not paid for this in any way. It's not a promotion. I just think it's a really great device. Before you go, hit me up in the comments below and let me know if you've ever used a TechDisc. And if you did, how fast did you get? If you got any value out of this, had some fun, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. It really helps the channel. And big shout out to our banana benefactors who are supporting us over on Ko-fi, keeping Island 420 afloat. All right, I'm back in the hunt for 62 miles per hour, this time with a negative nose angle. Next video, I'll finally address those terrible elbow problems. Wish me luck, friends.
2.8 degrees nose up.
Ow. And remember, whatever you do, don't ever give up on your dreams. And long live the lit.
Hello, Mr. 4141. I'm Hunk Ferguson with the Not Dead Yet Disc Golf Network. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Mr. 4141, you ran Disc Golf Magazine prior to the long-running Disc Golfer Magazine. Is that true?
Yeah, that's correct.
And is it true that during your tenure, certain, let's call them unorthodox editorial choices may have contributed to its abrupt conclusion? Something like Ron Jeremy? Something like Ron Jeremy?
No comment, bro.
I also understand that the publisher you replaced was on the board and wrote and controlled your contract.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
So you would say that when your magazine failed, they were actively trying to make it fail? And when their magazine failed, they were actively trying to make it succeed?
Steve, get me out of here.
Now he's stranded on an island and he trains with coconuts. He's stranded on island 420 with coconuts for minis, seagulls heckling his throws. Suspended for $12 he said no. Now he's practicing flex lines where the mango breezes blow.